There's some people I don't know. Ah, and there's a minor poet stealing most of our stereo. Hi! How are you? Okay. There's someone else I don't know.
Hi, Jordan. I hope I'm still in the $4 million feature you're making about the Kennedy assassination. Remember? I was going to play Oswald's little-known Russian nude dance contact.
Okay, that's an edit. Ah, and here's our lovely Alicia.
This is Harper, and he just told me that he almost got a poem published in the New Yorker. And this is Kenneth, and he just told me that he almost got a short story published in Esquire. And this is Nick, and he just told me he runs his father's meat business and can clean his ears with his tongue.
I think this is by far our best. My parents said they should never have had children party. There are more complete strangers having nervous breakdowns in the bathroom than at my 6th birthday, when my parents arranged to have a fairy princess make a surprise visit, and her parachute didn't open. One of the girls from that party is here. She's totally unstable, been through 3 marriages, 2 suicide attempts, and apparently it's all because the wand landed right at her feet.
Hi.
Hi.
No. You look like one of those cool, totally confident guys that just stands apart from it all, observing.
Even my grandmother doesn't have that wrong an image of me. And she tells everyone that when I was 8, I caused grown women in a beauty parlor to faint from my sheer gorgeousness. So who do you know here?
Oh, you know these parties. You have a friend who has a friend who knows a friend. And then suddenly you're with 200 people you never met, and you're pretending to nod off when a person of indeterminate sex with a really long fingernail comes up and asks you to dance. You know I know you. Where would I know you from?
I don't know. Have you been here before?
France. Do I know you from France?
No, not unless you remember a small, chubby child in a beret getting kicked out of the Louvre when his brother lifted him up so he could cup the behind of the Venus de Milo.
Wait a minute. I know where I know you from. Hochman Fudge is the fudge for me. It's really rich and chocolatey. It may be the most sinful treat, but there's nothing that I'd rather eat.
You auditioned to be the new Hochman Fudge Girl, that's right.
I am the new Hochman Fudge Girl. I got it. The shoot's tomorrow.
Oh, well, congratulations. That's great. I mean, if being the Hochman Fudge Girl is something that you want, as opposed to, I don't know, senator, astronaut, stop me, I'm babbling.
So, did you have anything to do with picking me?
No. Not that I wouldn't have. It's just that those decisions are usually made by executives with a lot more experience. We usually just sit in the room to make distracting noises if any of them starts talking loudly about his wife and how since the change, he no longer understands his needs.
Hi.
Oh.
Neil, I've missed you.
Yes, You seem so busy.
No, you seem so busy.
It's just that this is the first time at one of these parties that I've met someone that I actually sort of know. Except that time I bumped into my 3rd grade speech therapist who now spanks middle-aged men for a living. So this is, I'm sorry, I guess I don't know.
Caroline.
Alicia.
Caroline recognized me from work. She's going to be the new Hochman Fudge Girl.
Why? Did the last one die?
Well, I better go. I've got a shoot to get ready for. It's really nice to see you again,
Neil Barish.
Neil. I once knew a really great guy named Neil. Well, good luck. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Patty, if you remember, it didn't completely ruin the party. Sure, her chute didn't open, but when she fell, she did break open the piñata.
Not that I want our lovemaking to become routine, but by now, shouldn't you be heaving a little bit and saying my name over and over?
Neil.
Good. Now with heaving.
Did you think she was pretty?
Who?
Who? How could you flirt with that fudge girl?
What? I was not flirting. We were having a perfectly normal conversation. Well, as normal a conversation as you can have at a party where 12 people actually rode a sexual device down a flight of stairs. Besides, why would I want to flirt with her?
Because she was flirting with you and you liked it.
Oh, she was not flirting with me. She saw someone at a party she recognized. She came over to say hello.
I cannot believe you won't admit she was coming on to you. Small children whose fathers were slumped over the controls have landed planes with fewer signals than she was giving you.
And you were able to tell all this while being surrounded by 9 guys who managed to work the phrase pert nipples into a conversation about hurricane relief.
Hey, I know when people are flirting. Do you know how many boarding school teachers are living nice, quiet lives somewhere as night watchmen? Because I knew when someone was flirting.
This is ridiculous. We were just talking and she was nice, which was great because I once talked to the Hochman Fudge Girl and she was just a bitch.
So, did you think she was pretty?
Which one are we talking about now?
Oh, the one who wasn't flirting with you while gently caressing your arm and who, if she kept leaning forward anymore, could have probably produced yogurt.
Well, that depends.
On what?
On whether there's any answer that ends with us having sex.
I thought she was pretty. Of course, I don't suppose you noticed her feet. I've been in canoes that were smaller.
Wait a minute. Are you actually jealous?
What?
You are.
I am not. I don't get that.
You're jealous of the Hochman Fudge Girl.
I am not. Would you stop saying that and stop being so gleeful about it? And if you call her that one more time, I will read things out of my journal that will put you into the fetal position faster than those home movies of your mother getting you out of a wet bathing suit at the beach when you were 6. I thought there was no reason for me to be jealous.
Well, you're right. You know, she's going to be off in some studio somewhere. I'll probably never see her again. Besides, I'm totally not involved. This is all in your mind anyway. You really thought the Hochman Fudge Girl was flirting with me?
Today I met a guy named Neil Barish. I'm not sure what I think about him yet. He seems strangely...
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Dad, there's an article in the Times today about this guy I went to college with. His urban planning totally revitalized a major upstate ghetto, and now they want him to run for Congress. What's this? To all staff, research concludes the eyes of the little man on the gazoodle package don't bug out enough.
It's true. Anybody should have known that, except for Kaufman, who just got moved into that office where they can't find that smell. But we've been put on the Hochman Fudge Girl campaign.
Really? How did we get on that?
How you did, I have no idea. How I did has a lot to do with promising Ed Peterman I'd be there for his wife when she wakes up from her hip replacement surgery, while he's off with Margot from personnel playing escaped convict and desperate woman who took him in.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Ted Sharperson. I fought hard for you, and I can dry myself off after a shower just by vibrating rapidly for 30 seconds.
Well, thanks. Listen, I was in the building and I saw your name and I thought I'd just come up and say a fast hi, so... hi.
Hi. Guess what? I'm on this campaign after all.
Really? Oh, that's great. You don't know how much it helps to have a friendly face around. Sometimes these jobs can make you feel like some kind of one-dimensional sex object.
I have a friendly face. Also, a large mink glove.
So, you must know a lot about all this marketing and stuff.
Oh, not really. I just figure, you know, a beautiful woman, a small piece of candy, one bite of which equals the yearly caloric intake of certain sections of Rio. How can you miss?
Well, I'll just take that as a compliment. So I guess I better go. Hey, I'm really glad we're working together. You seem very different from most of the people here.
I have an ever-growing power base, people who owe me, and I'm going to sleep with someone tonight, so might as well be you. God, was that blatant? The body language, the touching.
It was that obvious,
That she was coming on to you to make me jealous? Are you kidding? The way she faced you, but pointed her knee at me. It's textbook, Neil. Here. Read more about it.
How to get dates through body language? How to get dates through hypnosis? How to get dates through physical intimidation? Alicia, what are you doing here?
Well, I just thought that I should take more interest in what you do. So, how are sales? How's the division doing? What's new in Fudgeville?
Well, you know, I'd really rather not get into that. I just couldn't take another 3-hour conversation that ends with me competing for a cab at 4 in the morning with a guy wearing nothing but a Nazi helmet and a posing strap.
Yeah, I'm just here because I'm interested.
Oh, you're just here because you're jealous. Look, I love you. I'm sorry that this whole thing came up. I mean, this whole Hochman Fudge thing is ridiculous, you know? I probably will never even see her again. I don't even know what she looks like.
Hey, Neil. Big meeting on the Fudge Girl campaign. And I don't know what you said to her, but I heard her say that she wants you to be there for the shoot.
Where does a giant mutant turkey spend Thanksgiving?
Open the door.
Anywhere he wants.
Take this!
Whoops.
Okay, close the door.
An all-new episode next.
You know, I knew a guy in high school who danced with one of these things for 3 hours at our prom. Took her out for drinks afterwards, also.
You lied to me in here, in bed. How would you like it if I lied to you in bed?
Well, I know you did that one time, and I was actually extremely grateful. Because that time I couldn't have continued if I was strapped to a jetpack.
You told me you had nothing to do with this, and now you're working with her?
This just happened. I don't know how.
But you could have told me, and you didn't.
There was no point. You'd only get upset for no reason. It's like the time my father finally told his grandmother that the man she lost her virginity to protect her family was not the Tsar. No good came of it.
What else haven't you told me about, Neil?
Look, don't get so upset, okay? Try not to make a big deal out of this.
I'll make a big deal out of this? I'm sorry. I have a problem when my lover lies to me. I have a problem when a man I've made love to every inch of hides something from me and then claims it's perfectly innocent.
My father and the gossip guy from the Hello Hochman newsletter are both here.
And I have a problem when he'll tell me all about the jerks and suck-ups he works with.
Alicia.
And about the products like the fake fruit treat that makes the kids drive round and around on their tricycle before collapsing into a heap. But he won't tell me when he and a lumberjack-footed woman who want him are suddenly involved in a project together.
Neil, there are executives here, and I won't be able to explain to them as easily as I did to the relatives that you were only seeing her to get back at us for leaving home with Grandpa the night he had his final coronary.
Look, would you just stop this already? There is nothing going on between her and me. She's just the Fudge Girl.
You're the one I have a problem with, Neil. And not that anyone asked me, but Hochman Fudge is the fudge for me. It's really rich and chocolatey. It may be the most sinful treat, but there's nothing I'd rather eat.
Terrific. Not bad. Amazing. She played the whole thing to him, but angled her knee so she was coming on to me the whole time.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me? Oh, fine. Just tell her that she was way out of line. She embarrassed me in front of some very important people, and there's a solid offer for her to be the Hochman Nougat babe.
Hi, I just thought I'd...
What do you think? We've decided we'd like it better with the head. Tough day, huh?
6 hours winking at a small piece of chocolate. Hey, thanks for being there and being helpful.
I'm just sorry I didn't warn you that the Fudgeland trolley sometimes comes up behind you at a faster speed than expected.
Is that Fudgeland elf I landed on gonna be okay?
Concussion. He's okay. He's tough. He is 57.
Good.
You know, there's something I need to ask you, and I'm not exactly sure the best way to do it.
Oh, well, I think the best thing to do is just to come right out and ask whatever's on your mind.
Okay. Look, it's funny. You know, I mean, we were kind of, well, thrown together. And it seems a little obvious to me that, well, that there seems to be a sort of an attraction here.
Oh, God. No. Stop.
Oh, God, no, stop.
Please, don't.
I won't. I'm not.
Okay. I just want you to stop before anybody makes a fool out of
It's
themselves.
an absolutely good idea. I don't want that. We don't want that.
Okay. Because, you know, this could get really, really awkward, you know, really self-conscious. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Just really not knowing what to say or just really hoping that your appendix will burst by sheer force of will.
So you understand.
Absolutely.
Good. Well, it was really, really great working with you, Neil.
Great.
Okay. Well, I'll see ya.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Neil,
What? Caroline, what are you doing here?
I had to see you.
How did you get in?
Well, that very sweet woman downstairs, your grandmother, she told me I could come up. Neil, would I want to take some potato kugel home with me?
Only if you're out of drywall.
Look, Neil, I was thinking about what you almost said in the office today, and since the shoot is over, and I don't know if we're ever going to see each other again, But you live at home, huh?
This is only temporary. Until I start making more money than the 12-year-old neighbor I had who sells excuse notes for gym class to the drama club. Oh, jeez.
Look, Neil, I was thinking about what you said, and I realized I really am attracted to you.
So I guess I shouldn't have been so thrown by that oh God, no stop thing.
Well, you surprised me. I felt awkward in there. You know how weird these things can be. But I think we're through with all those games now. I mean, it's obvious what's going on.
Well, apparently nothing is obvious to me.
Well, how about this?
No, I can't. Whoa, nice bra.
Neil, aren't we past the point of being shy?
Well, you obviously are. Look, you know, Caroline, you're a beautiful woman, and I'm definitely attracted to you.
Neil, your grandmother said...
Whoa, Alicia, shut up. Please, So, what is that?
Kugel. Your grandmother thought you might want something to nibble on. Obviously, she didn't know you already had something.
Nothing is...
I can't believe I came all the way up here because I so hated the way I acted that I actually thought I had to apologize to you.
Look, listen to her. She'll tell you nothing's going on here.
Neil, that's only because she just walked in.
I did not know that she was coming over, and I didn't do anything.
Well, you just said you thought I was beautiful and that you're very attracted to me.
I was coming to a butt.
I can't believe what a total jerk you're turning out to be.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that you don't appreciate him.
I don't appreciate him.
No, I don't think you do. I mean, he's this great guy. He's really sweet and...
Hey, I know how sweet he is.
And he's sexy in that interesting, quiet way.
Oh, he's sexy in some pretty great, loud ways, too.
I can't believe this conversation is going on in my bedroom where no one will ever know what happened.
He's funny. He's charming. I mean, you've got to know how incredibly attractive that is.
I do. I know all the ways that he's attractive. I've even given my favorite one a nickname.
I was just trying to find my little cassette recorder. Oh, damn! I'm taping over an incredibly rare Prince bootleg.
Where were we?
Sexy. How many different ways I'm sexy.
Neil, what's going on in here?
Excuse me, would you? The two beautiful women are fighting over me.
And one of them is the Hochman Fudge Girl. How's it going?
Amazing. I'll play it all for you later. You'll have to listen to a few scratchy minutes of Raspberry Beret.
You know, you spend so much time alone in this room. And now, I shouldn't say this, but I've never been this proud of you.
I'm sorry. Are we still talking about what an incredible guy I am?
I thought you were incredible, Neil. I thought you were wonderful. But then you just turned out to be like any other guy. Only you're worse because you won't admit that you do all that crap they do.
Okay. I admit it. I was flirting, okay? But only reason I can even flirt with anyone is because I'm with you. I mean, the way I felt since I've been with you, she's beautiful and I was flattered, but I didn't ask for this.
Look, I don't think he was expecting me, okay? Otherwise, he wouldn't have been watching Mama's Family in his underwear when I got here.
Yeah. Okay, you're wonderful.
That was Alicia.
When it comes right down to it, you're still just a guy. They're amazing, aren't they?
Some things you can always count on. They can't relax when you have the remote. And no matter who they're with, they're always gonna notice someone else.
Tell me about it. They could be at death's door and still try peeping down the blouse of the female paramedic bashing on their chest to get their heart started.
I don't even think they can help it. It's like how they always stare at their hairline in the mirror and go, this is the same, isn't it? Look, I'm sorry, but tell me you never stole a guy from someone.
Well, but not from you, did I?
I don't know. Kent Scanlon?
That wasn't me. I never went out with him. Really good looking, though, right?
Gorgeous.
Right.
None of this sensitive thing. I mean, a real killer guy. He was a jerk, but he was incredible in bed.
I'd heard that.
Reflush. Michael Jackson, U2, Guns N' Roses, and many more join host Phil Collins for the 1992 Billboard Music Awards, Wednesday, December 9th on Fox. Coming up, it's Eat or Be Eaten on a special Thanksgiving Whoops next.